boys and girls, my name is Rick. Welcome to Tanner's Orchard. We're going to take you on a virtual tour of the orchard, talk to you a little bit about apples and how apples grow, and talk to you a little bit about how we make apple cider. My name is Sparky. Everybody calls me Sparky. You boys and girls can call me Sparky. What's my name?
Sparky! Sparky! Sparky!
Very, very good, boys and girls. Second thing that we need to remember is when the wagon is moving, when the wagon is in motion, don't put anything outside of the wagon. No arms, legs, nose, toes, nothing goes outside of the wagon because Isaiah just is not that good of a driver. So, we're going to get started. The question is, should Isaiah go really, really fast?
Slow.
Or really, really slow?
Slow.
I promise you, boys and girls, he will do one or the other. All right? All right, Isaiah. Here. Yeah. We have 19 varieties of apples, all apples that you boys and girls have probably eaten and enjoyed, and they grow very, very well in this particular area. Now, in the springtime, when the snow has melted and you're out riding your bikes and playing outside and the Cubs are back playing baseball, all 20,000 apple trees get a beautiful, beautiful white flower called an apple blossom. Covered with apple blossoms, and it smells wonderful out here. And it is so pretty. And then you know what we do? You know what we do then? You're not going to believe this. We have bees. Thousands and thousands of bees that we let go in the orchard, and these honeybees go from tree to tree, flower to flower, tree to tree, flower to flower, and they leave little seeds on every flower called pollination. Have you studied that yet at home?
Yeah.
Pollination?
It must not be very fun to come here in the spring.
All you hear for about a week or 10 days is this constant buzz. What's a honeybee say?
Nothing. It doesn't say anything.
All right. What's a honeybee make?
Honey.
What?
Honey.
Okay. They make honey. These bees go from flower to flower, tree to tree, and over the next couple of weeks, those beautiful, beautiful white flowers begin to close up. The petals start to come together, and they form little balls hanging from those trees, and those little balls become what?
Apples.
Who said apples?
Apples.
They become apples, and the apples, with a lot of rain and a lot of sun, those apples grow, and they get bigger, and they get juicier. Now, somebody asked me, why do we not have very tall apple trees?
So people can pick them without ladders?
Sort of. Years ago, we had great, big, huge apple trees. Great, big, huge apple trees. We even had ladders where you could climb up into the apple trees and pick your own apples. But over the years, we started through grafting and cultivating smaller trees because one, it's easier to pick the apples, and two, the branches go this way. They go this way. Can you boys and girls do this? Say, good, apple tree branches. And when they were great big tall 50-foot high apple trees, they went this way. And only the apples on the very top got sun. But when we have good apple tree branches, can you boys and girls say good apple tree branches? The sun goes all the way through the tree and gets the apples on the bottom and gets the apples on the top. And we all know that sun helps things grow, right? That's why you boys and girls get taller in the summertime when you're outside playing. And your mom looks at you and goes, well, your pants don't fit anymore. Because you've been outside in the sun playing. So, the sun goes through, ripens the apples. This time of year, those apples are just at the peak of freshness.
Well, if you know what it tastes like, that's a good indicator. You can taste it and be like, ooh, that's ripe, because it tastes ripe. If it's not ripe, it'll taste sour and tart, and you don't want that. It'll give you a stomach ache. Another way, you just cut her open. My uncle showed me this one. You open it up, and right where the seed pouches are, the seed, you can see how it's brown.
Yeah.
Once the seed turns brown, it's ripe. You can eat it.
How many seeds are in an apple?
5 seed pouches, 5 apples, yeah.
You boys and girls come out and pick apples. And they're delicious.
So are you saying that these apples were made from flowers?
Exactly what it is. Flowers, they come together, they form little balls. Those little balls grow up and become apples. Now, Tanner's has absolutely the best apples around, right? Everybody's had Tanner's apples, right?
No.
And Tanner's apples are the very, very best, right?
Yeah.
Can you say Tanner's apples are the best?
Tanner's apples are the best.
So, we take very good care of our trees, and the way that you boys and girls can help us take very good care of our trees is the way that you pick an apple. Now, everybody gets to pick, let's see, how about 2? Everybody gets to pick their very own 2 apples today. We're going to pick it, we got a box in the back. You're going to pick 2 apples, you're going to set them very gently in that box, and then you get to take those 2 apples home with you. So when you pick your apples, you want to take really good care of our apple trees, okay? And the way you do that, that's right. You can kind of twirl that apple around a little bit and make sure it's a good one. Because once you pick it, whose apple is that?
Yours.
Mine?
Ours.
Art, yours. Mine. Yours? That's your apple, right?
Yeah.
So you want to pick really good ones, put them in the box. So look your apple over, give it a little twist, make sure it's the apple that you want, give it a little twist, and it will just come right off. If you yank it, you can break the branch, you can knock more apples on the ground, and once the apple goes on the ground, we can't do anything with it. So you want to twist, gently pull it. Now, on this side, we don't need to go any further than right here. On this side we have Golden Delicious. And does anybody know why they're called Golden Delicious?
Because they're golden delicious.
Because they're golden and they're delicious.
You guys are way too smart. Because they're golden and they're delicious. Do you have a question?
Are those supposed to be one? Because I don't see a single red one.
No, they're supposed to be golden and delicious.
Okay.
Over here we have Jonathan's, and they are red, and they are also delicious. Boys and girls, we're going to head back to the building, so everybody remains seated. As soon as we get back there, we're going to walk inside. We're going to show you how we make cider and a few other things. All right? Good job, boys and girls. All right, Isaiah.